LifeLock, how can I help?
The IRS said I
filed my return,
but I haven't.
1 in 4 tax-paying Americans has paid the price of identity fraud.
What do I do?
My refund, though. I'm freaking out.
Don't worry, I can fix this.
LifeLock fixes identity theft guaranteed and gets your money back with up to $3 million in coverage.
I'm so relieved.
No problem. I'll be with you every step of the way.
1 in 4 was a fraud-paying American. Not anymore. Save up to 40% your first year. Visit LifeLock.com/podcast. Terms apply.
It's deprogrammed. Just motoring through it, trying to get to work here. It's my name's Justin. Hi. Tonight we're talking the Monkees.
Yes.
It's gonna be a shameful good time, but first and foremost, Patreon.com/Radio Free Radio. $1 a month, man. $1 a month helps us out greatly. Right now, the big goal is to get out of this garage and into an office space. And for that, we need money. And again, this is a community station. We want to do this together, all of us. And all it takes is $1 a month. Just skip that latte, skip the unicorn frap.
You can't get a unicorn frap for $1.
See?
You can't do it.
But you can get my undying love for $1 a month. It's insane. I'll hug you. You want hugs? I'll come over there.
The Bailey of Radio Free Radio.
Don't you dare ask for hugs, because I'll give hugs. I'm just saying, it's a great cause, and I'm not just saying that because it helps me. I'm saying that because I think what we do here at Radio Free Radio is important to the community, and I think more people should know about it, and more people should be involved. So get on in, and again, $1 a month is all you need, and all we need. Also, if you're in town, if you're a local, May the 5th, Angst.
That's me. I'm good.
Angst is at 1701 Baltic Avenue in Virginia Beach. It's going to be people embarrassing themselves. It's going to be a shameful good time. What are you doing, Fredo? Give him. He's number 3.
All right. Give me some more.
That's 2. That's 3.
Not bad. That's okay. Sorry to interrupt your spiel.
No, his is not plugged in. That's why.
Oh, okay.
What?
Well, that's got a lot to do with it. Now when you plug in, you're going to get your ears blown out.
Oh, no. I interrupted his spiel, though.
How's that?
Oh, much better. There we
Okay.
go. There we go.
Haha. That's why I kept the music going, though, because, hey, it's called Music Beds. Radio magic, folks.
There it is.
Angst, May the 5th. Be there. It's going to be a shameful good time. It's free. You're going to be able to buy some snacks, some T-shirts, some stuff to help us out. If for whatever reason $1 a month ain't your cup of tea, there's so many more ways to help us. But let me get away from the lame stuff. Even though it's super important, how dare you call it lame? I just called it lame because you were looking at me funny. Ladies and gents, we're talking the Monkees tonight, and I can think of nobody. Although I will say this before I introduce the esteemed panel. James is pretty upset he's not here.
Yeah, whatever, man.
He so badly wants to be here right now. I don't know if he's listening.
Why
He's listening.
why isn't he here?
Well,
I mean, is it because you don't get the scorpion and the frog together at the same time? Is that it?
Look.
they did the Primus show together, and it was fine.
And I was home.
But he was home. He wasn't here.
Look, here's the bottom line. James is a good guy. James and I have friction. And the reason we have friction is because James has this constant need to joke on
Poke
me.
the bear?
Right, poke the bear. And you know what?
Afraid of the bear?
I have no problem being the butt of jokes. I mean, I made a career out of it.
Yeah, you got a comic book.
I got but it's constant and it's annoying. And that's James, by the way, that's the reason I blocked you on Facebook, is because you would throw in random digs at me when it wasn't necessary, and it just got annoying. And I'm not about that life.
I'm not about that life.
The voice you are hearing is indeed the Bear, Alfredo Torres. He is actually in the building. This is only, the second time you've done?
Second time. I did
the Devo.
Devo, the first one I did.
And then now here.
And now I had to be here for this one.
Well, I mean, when you put the Monkees up as a band that you wanted to do on the show, you said, I'll come down for that. And actually, as a matter of fact, I think you said, and I'll only do it if it's our other esteemed panel member, Dr. Tim Anderson.
Yes, this man is. This is the only other person that I know, other than Mike Powers, who has an appreciation for the Monkees.
Love the Monkees,
and on top of that, knows more about music.
I don't know about
dude.
that.
Oh, stop it, man!
Now, okay, so
stop it.
Dr. Tim came in to All Day You Drunks, and we did Jenny Zell's game, which we never came up with a name with. I still want to do.
That's
like
a great game.
It was a lot of fun. I'd love to figure out a way to make that like a thing,
right.
a show. But you were just talking circles around us, and you weren't doing it on purpose. You just knew.
Yeah,
you just knew stuff.
Yeah, look, I was the only one who came close to you, and you were talking circles around me.
It's very nice, but no, I don't think so. But I love the Monkees, so I'm here.
Yes,
I love the Monkey. One of my favorite scenes ever is. Did you guys ever see that? God, I can't believe it's the Martin Scorsese film After Hours.
No,
with Terry Garr.
No. So now you can talk circles around.
No,
us
I can tell you what. Just go if she plays this insane Monkees fan.
Oh.
And she actually kind of hijacks the lead character in it. But if you've never seen that, Google After Hours Terry Garr Monkees. And you'll see it.
I gotta look.
There you go.
So we're talking the Monkees Day. I believe it was you who put it up there as the Monkees. And again, like I said, you said you had to do it with Dr. Tim.
Only with Dr. Tim.
So you're a massive Monkees fan. Like this goes back since I've known you.
I've always said, I wish that I could live my life like a Monkees episode. Growing up as a poor kid in the South Bronx, the Monkees provided an escape for me that was just so fun and surreal and wonderful.
Yep, there was nothing like it on TV.
No.
It was one of the weird things. Like I remember because I caught all the Monkees in reruns.
Yeah, so did I.
And and one of the things I hope if people have not seen the show, I don't understand how you've not done that yet. Mm-hmm. You just go out and just find them on YouTube, play them on MeTV
all the time.
Get the DVDs, get the Blu-rays, just watch the shows. There really wasn't. I mean, maybe Batman. That was about right.
Campy wise, but as far as just entertainment. I mean, think of just in pure entertainment and the musicianship, which we're going to talk about, and just incredible, really, really incredible.
Yeah.
Now, I remember watching the show in syndication as well, and I obviously there's like a handful of songs that I just
right.
We said we're doing the Monkees 1, 2, 3. Those
right.
songs came to mind. But I remember the show. I remember the show fondly. But like the music never stuck out to me. So like I'm happy to really just delve into the music here and check out a lot of the stuff.
Well, your generation would have caught it when MTV brought it back. Did you watch it on MTV?
I couldn't tell you where.
It was. Do you remember that, Tim?
Yeah. That
25th anniversary. Wasn't
they
it? rebooted
it. It was. They didn't reboot it. They started playing it all on MTV,
right? And
it caused the first of at least a couple Monkees, not reunions, but like resurgence. Yeah, they actually was one of the reasons why you got that a number of Monkees records in the 1980s. You're like, why the hell are they doing this?
It was because of MTV brought them back. I think MTV at that point was looking for content that was musical content, and the Monkees fit right in. And when you tie in the fact that Mike Nesmith, a lot of people credit MTV to him.
Right. Well, and because he sort of helped develop the video as a form, elephant parts, and even something of his videos like oh my God, I can't believe I've forgotten the name.
Joanna?
No, the one he did with Sunset Sam. I always forget that.
Oh, jeez.
It's gonna kill me.
I know.
This is what happens when you get close to your 50s. You just start forgetting everything. So, anyways, but yeah, no, he in Mike Nesmith is in many ways credited with one of the inspirations for MTV. It's in the oral history of I Want My MTV, where they talk about that. And Mike Nesmith is also like the reluctant Monkee in a way. Like after the Monkees break up, for a lot of reasons, the biggest reason is he doesn't need the money.
Yeah.
Right, I mean, you guys, you know this, right?
Yeah. When your mother makes
invents the patent for liquid paper,
right? Yeah, you don't need money,
which is something nobody remembers. But for about 30 years there, everyone needed liquid paper, so.
Right? So yeah, he didn't need. And as a matter of fact, I think prior to Davy Jones passing away, the only time Mike Nesmith got together was during that MTV resurgence, where they went back out on tour. I think it was the 25th anniversary tour or something like that.
They may have. I really don't remember like if he toured with them. I know that he didn't record with them.
No, that he didn't. And at that point, you know, he was doing his own thing music-wise.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, so just a couple of comments here. Charles says, I feel like it was probably Nick at Night. I'm sure Nick at Night probably did show it, but I know for a fact I didn't watch it on Nick at Night because I remember watching it during the day.
It's been packaged so many times.
Yeah.
And Sarah says, MTV did used to have some kind of musical presence, I heard, back in the day. It did used to be music television.
Let me tell you, young one, there was these things called music videos.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Where you could take music and visualize it.
Well, and that's, like, the thing about the Monkees is in many ways, obviously with the Beatles and a lot of 60s acts, they sort of came up with these video shorts that, I mean, a lot of people developed earlier with soundies and the like in the 1950s. But they really did animate music. So the other thing about the Monkees, before we get into them, speaking of animating music, is that they're directly responsible for the Archies.
Right.
You know, that because Don Kirshner, who
created the Monkees.
Well, he was part of it. Part of the creation.
Right.
He was hired by the producers to connect them with music because he was in the publishing industry, and got really upset with the Monkees because they wanted to learn how to play their instruments, and then they left. They broke up.
Right. Well,
right?
And Don Kirshner said when they wanted to come up with the Archies, he said, or the next group, he said, I'm not going to hire
humans
again. So he ended up doing the Archies,
right?
And they ended up having a hit. They had a couple hits actually.
Yeah. No. And so like and Kirshner goes on to do the rock show,
the rock concert, Don Kirshner's rock concert.
Yeah, and so and Kirshner is one of these guys that I think a lot of hardcore rock historians know him, but
he's overlooked.
Yeah, he is overlooked, and if not for the Monkees, the Archies, the rock concert, he's in music publishing in general. He really is important. But yeah, so like you can pin the Archies on the Monkees.
Yeah, and to be fair, two of the Monkees were actual musicians. They
all became pretty good musicians. I mean, Peter was, and Mike was, and Davy had been in Oliver.
Okay, so he could sing.
He was a musician, but he was a musical performer.
Right,
he played tambourine.
Yeah, he did, and maracas.
Maracas.
I think the first time growing up in Puerto Rico, the first time I ever seen maracas was with Davy Jones.
Really?
and Mickey Dolenz, for a guy who was an actor, to end up becoming a singing drummer.
He became a pretty decent drummer.
Yeah,
I mean, we'll talk later about this, but a lot of the music, obviously, that is on these if you didn't know already is performed by the Wrecking Crew.
Right.
And this is your homework, people. Go on Netflix or wherever you get your streaming movies and watch the Wrecking Crew. It's 2 hours of wonderful documentary about all of American music that's produced in the 1960s and 70s.
Yeah, the backing bands to just
the Beach Boys, the Byrds, Sonny and Cher.
Yeah, I mean
Glenn Campbell,
incredible musicians.
Glenn Campbell was part of the Wrecking Crew,
right?
Yeah. So, and then the Monkees, and the reason that the Monkees get associated with the Wrecking Crew is they were the first ones to be fairly open about like we didn't perform on that record,
right?
So this brings up the conversation a little bit that we were having. Again, we like to frame up the band that we're talking this during the week. And Tim, you brought up an interesting point. There's a conversation that needs to be had of what makes a band a band.
Right.
Here we go.
Well, I mean, okay, so there's this conversation in rock that it's four guys typically or five guys that get together. They're all buddies and they all play music and they grow up organically.
Right.
And a lot of that's a myth, right? Because there's always acts that hire out people or meet people or bring somebody in. And but we maintain that myth because it's a fun myth to believe in. We all want to believe that me and our mates are doing something together.
Right.
And the Monkees put the lie to that. And Monkees actually were put together through an ad process. So
four boys to portray a Beatles type band.
Right.
And that was their nickname, was the Prefab Four.
Yeah.
The Fab Four being the Beatles,
right.
And the fact that they were put together. And when you look at some of the people who applied who auditioned to be Monkees were some incredible musicians. Stephen Stills applied to be a Monkee. Auditioned to be a Monkee. I think Graham Nash also auditioned to be a Monkee. Some really good musicians who are in the Rock Hall of Fame had want to be part of this band.
And that's ultimately their prefabness has made them persona non grata for the Rock Hall.
Well, I think also is that they were. I don't think so much more their prefabness, because the Sex Pistols were. A lot of people tend to not either don't know or forget that the Sex Pistols were put together by Malcolm McLaren to showcase his punk rock clothing line. So they weren't even. They were put together to showcase clothes, and they ended up being in the Rock Hall of Fame. The other thing that I think is a big, why it's a load of crap is you look at and we're talking about the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and how full of shit they are at this point, is you look at the number of supergroups. Now, for those of you who don't know what a supergroup is you get these talented musicians who come together for an album or two and put out music that they know is going to sell because it's being done on name brand of the band. So bands like Cream, Blind Faith. I mean, you got some incredible bands that weren't organically grown. Right.
Well, I think that they made the process so explicit and so Tin Pan Alley, which is that they were getting is we'll find out they're getting all this stuff written by other musicians. I mean, clearly Neil Diamond being perhaps the most famous, right. But Carole King,
Boyce and Hart,
Harry Nilsson,
yeah.
And they made it explicit that they weren't writing their own tunes. Most of their hits are not written by the Monkees. And that's one of the things that I think plays into the rock myth, that you have these singer-songwriter geniuses.
Right.
I really don't care. I mean, I've always said if there are like 3 or 4 bands that belong to the Rock Hall, Devo, Monkees, Chic, I really don't care how prefab they are.
Right.
But I think a lot of the people that were key to the Rock Hall, or that are key to this, really did care at one point in time. Like I always tell my brother-in-law, who I love, whenever I say, hey, the Monkees should be in the Rock Hall of Fame, he like breaks out in a rash.
Right.
But he's like in his 60s, and I think what happens is he remembers the Beatles and then the Monkees coming along,
sure.
and sort of like, wait a minute, this isn't real. It'd be like if the only thing I can imagine is somebody like going, say, hey, NSYNC or New Kids on the Block should be in the Rock Hall,
which that argument will be had in 10 years,
and that's fine. But I can't. But I think somebody in my generation, if somebody in KOTB, we'd be like, wait a minute, they weren't even a real band.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, and a lot of those, the NSYNCs, the Backstreet Boys put together in the same manner.
Well, exactly, they were.
Yeah.
And when you talk
sold
about
as boy bands,
right?
Yeah.
And when you talk about not writing your own hits, you got Madonna, you've got Janet Jackson, you got people who haven't written, who are in the
Stevie
hall.
Wonder. Oh, in the hall. Okay.
Well, but I think, anyways, but that's an important conversation.
Right.
So what is a real band? I mean, the truth is they've maintained some sort of working unit apparatus for almost 50 years now.
Exactly.
They had a #1 record come out last year. And even though Davey died several years ago, they have contributions from every member of the band. Davey is on the record.
Yeah. And what's funny too is when you look at what makes a band, look at bands like, again, going back to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, the Grateful Dead has got 75 members,
right.
that were inducted when they got inducted. The Allman Brothers, same thing. So what? Or you could say the Allman Brothers, you induct Duane Allman. The reality is Duane Allman was on 2 of their albums, maybe 3 before he died, out of the 128 albums that they put out.
Right.
I mean, but you're still inducting him, and you're still saying he's part of the band. I mean, come on.
Again, this is preferences, and
right.
We can talk, but these are prejudices, and I think it works against it works against a lot of pop music, and that's ultimately, I think, the Monkees are seen as a pop act,
Yeah,
and a great pop act.
Yeah. Well, okay, so let me get to Bob France has been chiming in.
Awesome.
Number
Hi,
one,
Bob.
shut up, Torres. Number two, Neil. And number three, I heard Yaz tried out for the Monkees. Who the hell is Yaz Steinman? I don't know who that is. So
you shut up, Bob.
Here's one of the things. So we framed him up nice once I finally got what the actual frame was correct.
Yeah.
It took me like 2 or 3 tries. But 77 songs and like 3 hours. That's
doable for you.
Not only is it doable, it's pop perfection is what it is. Like to be able to blaze through it, but still listen, like intently listen the way you're supposed to. Man, you can't ask for much more. Like it's exactly what it is. It's I don't want to say pop fury, but it's.
But if you're going to talk about rock and roll, you have to mention pop. You really do as an essential part of rock and roll. And you figure some of the Elvis Presley was a boy idol, a boy band, the Beatles, the Jackson 5. I mean, the list will go on.
Well, and people can talk about those specifics, right? I mean, that Elvis didn't write his own material. A lot of it's coming from people like Doc Pomus and things like that, or the Beatles' first albums are like half covers and then you have like and the fact is they're like, well, they're 3 lads from Liverpool, and it's like, well, yeah, 4 lads, but the 3 lads together, and then they brought in Ringo,
right?
I mean, there's always a component there
you're always going to have everything that you sit there and say about why the Monkees should not be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is thrown out the window with people who are actually in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Right. No, I feel like, but I think the Rock Hall. The reason we talk about the Rock Hall is simply because I think it's seen as the de facto standard of greatness, which is fine. I don't really. I go to the Rock Hall. I do research at the Rock Hall. I've even applied for jobs at the Rock Hall. The truth of the matter is, I don't care who's in the Rock Hall. I'd rather just look at all the stuff they have. So
that's my mecca. I've been there 6 times.
Yeah, I go all the time, and it's a great place to go. But the Hall of Fame part, we can have debates about this all day long. But ultimately, to ignore the Monkees is to ignore a good portion of the late 1960s, particularly for those young people who were, if you think about Beatlemania '64, right? Right. In pop music, 4 years is a whole new shift of people. So coming in '68, when they're coming about, that's imagine if you're 8 and you saw your sister have a Beatlemania type experience at age 12, 13. Now you get to have yours with the Monkees.
Right.
So like, what makes that any less?
And the reality too is if you look at and when we start discussing their songs, they weren't just pop in the sense of look at the kind of music that they infused into their overall catalog, and the fact that later Monkees gives that California country rock scene that grows out with Jackson Browne and with the Eagles.
Yeah, Mike Nesmith is key to that.
I mean, he's essential.
His solo work is a lot of that. Yeah. So we're talking a lot, but we haven't got to any of the songs yet.
The name of the game is Deprogrammed.
There we go.
And so the 3 of us, the esteemed panel members and myself, have collected 20 songs each. And we're going to try to take our 20 songs each, mash them together, and get a 10-song starter kit for you. So coming out of this, you will have a Monkees playlist for you to check out and deem whether you dig the Monkees or not. And it's always a lot of fun. The rules are, really there are no rules other than... we chat together and try to like put a frame on them. People can play outside of that frame. The rule being you're going out on your own.
Right.
There's a good chance that you're going to miss. Well, and sometimes you bring in songs into the conversation just because they belong in the conversation, even though nobody's gonna join you. That being said, I guess I'm up first. I don't know where to start.
Start at the top of the list.
I'm going to start. Okay, so this was the first song I heard. It's a track one. I'm a sucker for a track one.
For track ones.
I'm such a sucker for track ones. But it was the first one I heard, and I racked my brain hard on it first because it was a track one. Do I like it because it's a track one? Is it a good tune? I went back. I listened to it like 4 or 5 times, which, again, that's the great thing about the Monkees here is I was able to do that with a lot of tunes. Give it that second, third listen that they need sometimes. So I'm going Dream World.
I don't have it. No.
You know, let me say a couple things here because I expect you to have some really odd ones, and this is because it's burnt into my brain. Is the Monkees' greatest hits, like all their greatest hits?
God, yeah.
And I'm going to tell you straight up, like there's a lot of reasons why that's burnt into my brain because in many ways that was the only record I could get my hands on. These records were out of print for years. For years. And if you found a Cole Jim's record from that period, it was beat the shit. Like you could not find a good mint Monkees record. It's impossible. People had written all over. I remember buying several of them. Like, I'll give you 25 cents for this because there's crayons all over this. So, like, you know, to hear somebody say, "I'm going to look at a track one of Dream World," I'm like, you know, that's not where I go because it's almost like it's hard for me to actually get out of the greatest hits.
Think about it. For guys, you know, Tim and my age. Where we grew up with their music, but we didn't have the access to the albums.
Yeah.
The first time I was able to buy a Monkees album, it was a K-Tel Greatest Hits collection. You remember K-Tel when they used to do on TV?
Yeah.
You know, buy the COD and you can get this 2-album set of the Monkees. You know, and that was I didn't get the albums until the 80s.
Yeah, no, and me too. And so I think it's kind of interesting that I'm really looking forward to your perspective, but no, that's not on my list. Well, I mean, it's a fine song.
Yeah. Well, again, you know, this is the thing with the discoveries because I'm coming in with fresh ears. You guys are coming in with veteran ears, so it's
burnt out ears,
burnt out,
half deaf ears.
And I think that's always the fun part. Like, you know, where do we find that common ground? So speaking of, Tim, you are up.
So, you know, I just listed these literally. This is what I did. I went and listened to all the Monkees records I could on Spotify, and I would give each like I listened to Just Us, right? But each song got about 20 seconds. That's about it because I'm like, no, doesn't sound good.
I did the same thing.
Not happening. Can't go down that. I like hear like a compressed digital drum. I'm like, no, not doing this.
Yeah.
So I'm very prejudiced. So I'm going to start with the most we're going to start with Pleasant Valley Sunday.
Oh,
off of Pisces Aquarius,
yes.
Capricorn and Jones Limited.
Yep.
And it's a Mickey song. And the one thing I'm going to figure out is I went through here and I can't believe how many goddamn Mickey songs I have.
Oh, so do
because he's not even my favorite monkey.
He's mine.
Really?
Yeah,
Mine's Mike.
Mickey Dolenz.
Mine's Mike.
Well, and that doesn't surprise me.
Well,
you know, you're more cerebral, which
Oh.
Mike was. Which Mike was. I'm more of an idiot,
you
which
got
is
Pleasant Valley
ambiguous.
Yes, I do.
Oh, and that's a
Goffin King.
I love
Goffin
the
King.
ending of that. It's what I call
Yeah.
chaos. You know, the Paul Revere and the Raiders also had that kind of an ending
Yep.
with kicks, where you just. It's almost it's musical chaos at the end, and you've got that, you know, and just another Pleasant Valley's, and the music is just going crazy. Yeah, great start for me. Anyway,
No, it's a great song.
So we got one in.
yes, Bring it.
Yay.
Okay, I am going to, and again to show you that influence. Where they would bring in something else, I'm going to go with Valerie.
Number 2.
Yes,
Voice and Heart.
Yes, and that Spanish guitar.
Yeah, Tony Mottola.
yes.
I would bet money it's Tony Mottola, even though I haven't checked the credits. I'll bet money it's Tony Mottola.
But to hear that, and that's the kind of stuff the Monkees brought in, was the stuff that might have been the first time anybody, you know, any regular kid out there might have heard it, you know, which to me also adds to their influence. But yeah, definitely Valerie. What about you, Justin?
I don't have it. I ended up cutting it. I want to say, so one of the things I used when it started getting tight, once I started getting to the last couple songs, is I'd go to the wiki and I was looking at song credits, and if it was a Monkees name who wrote it or had part in writing it, they got the pass.
Now,
Right.
see, this is another one of those things.
Right.
It's a prejudice thing.
No, but
that's
it is
fine.
a prejudice. But it's like this is where, like, as somebody who it's like the Monkees did not write this. They had funneled to them in much the same way that, say, like a country western performer has funneled to them all these ace songs from ace songwriters.
Right.
That's one of the ways I look at the Monkees, is that, in fact, I sort of embrace their fabrication.
Yeah.
But that's fine. That's fine because
it's in discussion.
Well,
like I said, yes, it is in a discussion, and I looked at it hard. It was one of the songs. Like I said, I needed something to give me that edge, and I was like, okay, well, if it's not written by them, then that's
fine.
That's
I hear
where
you.
I'm pulling.
I hear you.
See, so now I'm completely worried about where to go.
That's okay. We'll figure it out. Always do.
I went with I'm going here because I'm looking at it and I'm thinking about it now, and it's making me giggle a little bit. And I listened to it a couple times. I'm going Randy Scows Get.
Oh, of course.
Scows.
Yes.
That's a great song.
Great, off of Headquarters.
It's not in my top, but
No?
but it's really good. No, it's very good. It's very good.
I love that. Part of the reason I love that song is their little nod to the Beatles. When there's the verse of their the four kings of EMI are sitting stately on their throne, and they're talking about the time that they met the Beatles. And for a lot of people who don't know, Mickey Dolenz ended up becoming good friends with John Lennon and with Ringo Starr. They were all part of the Hollywood Vampires.
Harry Nelson was part of that,
right?
too.
And so Alice Cooper and Keith Moon, they were all drinking buddies.
Drinking, yes. Drinking would be, to put it mildly.
Yes, like we say, we're all breathing buddies.
I mean, the story is about, like, I guess it was John Lennon who showed up with the Hollywood Vampires, and they would curse out the Smothers Brothers. Do you hear that story?
Yeah,
they curse out the Smothers Brothers on their stage, and it's like, what the fuck,
Yeah,
but he was just so drunk.
But okay, so
that's in the combo though.
Oh
okay.
yeah,
two of us got it.
It's good. All right, I'm gonna pick one. Speaking of the Hollywood Vampires, probably my favorite Harry Nelson song that isn't sung by Harry Nelson. "Cuddly Toy."
Oh
no,
I don't have that.
Okay,
one.
that's on Pisces Aquarius.
I don't feel as bad now.
That's okay. That's okay. It's not. I love the song. It's my favorite Davey performance.
It's a great song.
Yeah, and I just think he does it very well, and it's extremely light. It's very, like, Harry Nilsson had a incredibly, I think, a very distinct light pop touch. I mean, yeah, he did, jump through the fire and things, jump into the fire, and could get heavy. But I always liked him when he's lighter. So maybe we'll do a Harry Nilsson one of these days.
That would be good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stay with a Davey song.
All right.
Off of the soundtrack to their movie Head, Daddy song. No, I love that song.
This is going to be really interesting.
No, we're going to come up with stuff.
Yeah, we will. Okay, so I'm going to go here, and this was, again, one of those first 3 or 4 songs that I knew going in, and I thought about. And I was like, you know what? I'm not going to include it. I listened to it, and I'm like, I feel like I have to. I'm going Last Train to Clarksville.
Yeah.
No, I didn't include it.
No. Did I include it? I'm trying to think. No, I didn't. It's good.
I didn't include it. And again,
why didn't I include it?
I think I didn't include it because I had so many of their, well, what I consider their hits. I don't know if they're actual hits.
Last Train's great. I don't think I included it. I did not include it, but it's good.
Well, just batting 1,000 over
That's
here.
okay. I'm going to pick. I've got at least 2 songs off their latest record. I actually think their latest record is that good, and the one that I have is Me and Magdalena.
I'm going to tell you, I don't have anything off.
Oh man, that is
Me neither.
If you guys aren't, that's not obviously not going to make our list, but everyone should go listen to that song.
It is, and I
That's
bought the album.
Song.
I bought the album off your recommendation. We were talking about it right before, and it's a great album. I got it on Spotify, so I don't have a physical copy. Right. But yeah, I need to go back and revisit.
Seriously great mic performance, and it's straight up his alley of a country, sort of like West Coast country song.
Okay, I'm gonna go with probably one of my top 3 favorite Monkees songs of all time. Incredible. It's off of Headquarters. It's The Girl That I Knew Somewhere.
I think I have that. I do have that. A Mickey song.
Yes, and it's just it's that tale of love. I know I know you from somewhere. I love you. I just great song.
Yep. No, I've got that. Do you have that?
No.
If you didn't hear him because he's not speaking into the mic.
I don't have it even in my master Monkees list. What was it again?
The Girl That I Knew Somewhere.
Off of Headquarters.
Yeah.
It's a Mickey song.
It's and there's also one of the songs that and here's I think it was the B side of I'm a Believer. And it ended up getting put on the reissue. Because back then a lot of times they would put these songs as B-sides to hits, but they didn't make the albums. And then they later got thrown on the reissues. But that was a show that was a song that played prominently in their show in the first season.
Right. And that's another thing. Like I know we're going to name a number of these songs, and all I can think of is like, yep, that was at the beginning. That showed up a lot in the song.
Yeah, during the show. But
yeah.
You don't have it?
No, I don't.
Okay.
No.
Oh,
like I said, somehow for some reason it's not even on my master list. So I don't know what happened there. So I may not have heard it. I'm gonna go. I wrestled with this one. This one was a late edition. I gave it that second or third listen, and I was like, you know what? Yeah, this just doesn't seem to be my day.
Did I put that one on?
No. No.
No, I didn't.
Justin.
But you but you're listening. Like it's like again, you got to remember, you don't be down on yourself.
Yeah.
If anything, Tim and I should be down on ourselves
because we haven't gone that deep.
Right. Well, and part of it is because of what you listen to everything.
Yeah.
Tim and I really are prejudiced.
Yeah. No.
Because of how we were raised.
This is the most prejudiced, like it in a way that nothing else. And it literally has to do with the fact that even with the Beatles, right? Okay. I remember growing up, there were two types of Beatles fans. Red Beatles fans.
Red album and the blue
album. Were you a Red Beatles fan or a blue album Beatles fan? I was always a Red Beatles fan. You could always get the records, and when you're growing up, you could buy those records. You just couldn't do it with the Monkees.
You couldn't.
For a long time, you could not get these damn records. So, yeah, I'm totally prejudiced.
Yeah, so am I.
Yeah. Oh, well. Okay, so
we'll figure it out. We'll get 10.
I'm going to pick one more off of Good Times, even though nobody else has anything off of Good Times, and that's Whatever's Right.
Nope.
Okay, so Good Times,
Dr.
which is a great record.
Dr. Tim is going to bat for newer Monkees.
But
it's old Monkees.
But it's
just a newer album.
It's a really good pop record. There's like when it came out, I remember thinking there is no good reason on earth why this should be so good. There really isn't. It's a really good record.
Yeah. I remember you called me and you told me about it.
It's got song like Andy Partridge from Ecstasy, the songwriters from Fountains of Wayne. There's all these like great songwriters who wrote for that record, and I think it's done very well.
It is. It is.
All right.
I'm going to go off of Pisces, Aquarius, Cancer, and Jones. A song I relate to, believe it or not. Star Collector.
No.
Nope.
You guys didn't have that?
No.
I love that. I love that song. It's a song about a guy talking to a groupie. Actually, a guy talking to another guy to beware of this woman because she's a groupie, and all she is she sleeps with stars, which,
I mean, well, that was your life.
Yes. I always say it. I got laid way more than I should have.
But you didn't warn anybody. You were just like, you were like, tell me who it is.
Yes, exactly. Save me the trouble trying to find her.
No.
I don't got it either.
All right.
All right.
We're going to get there. Don't worry.
We will. We'll figure it out. I'm going to go with the only other one I feel okay about.
Uh-huh.
I'm Not Your Stepping Stone.
Yes, of course. Voice and Heart.
Now, okay, so the story behind this record, it totally offset. I'm thinking about the Sex Pistols because if you remember, they did a great version of it. And according to, they would get interviewed and they'd say there was only one band they liked was actually the Modern Lovers, but then they would be like, oh, and we play Steppin' Stone. Steppin' Stone's a great song. Hendrix played Steppin' Stone. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of great versions of Steppin' Stone.
I got to see who's the one who died? Hart.
Yeah. Well, you met him.
I met him. I was in Memphis, Tennessee, and I went to a bar called Alfred's, and the band there was a nice cover band. They're playing, and I'm at the bar and I'm drinking and I'm listening to it. And all of a sudden I hear, "Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Bobby Hart." For those of you who don't know, Bobby, come on up here. And he was drunk off his ass. He was an alcoholic at this point. But he went up and sang Stepping Stone as punk rock as the Sex Pistols did.
Yeah.
And to think that this was a guy who wrote it in the 60s. And then I went up to him afterwards and I bought him a drink, which I feel bad for now. But he literally gave me.
He probably wanted that drink.
Yeah, he did. He literally gave me, after talking to him, and I talked to him about Boyce and Hart and the hits that they had as singers themselves. And he literally took his shirt off his back and autographed it and gave it to me.
That's how drunk he was.
That's how drunk he was. And I had that for years until my ex-wife threw it away.
Oh, my God. Your ex-wife. Boy.
Wow. Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Oh. Did she also throw away your Mickey Mantle autographed baseball?
Well,
Did she throw your Cy Young baseball card?
She threw that away. She threw away my Amazing Fantasies 15, first appearance of Spider-Man.
Superman 1.
Superman, Action Comics. Did
she throw away your original Constitution?
Yes, all of it.
Who's Baby Ruth?
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
What a
horrible human being.
Oh, my God. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Anyways, okay.
It is your turn, Tim.
No, it's your turn.
No,
your turn. I
played Stepping Stone.
Oh, yes, he did.
He
That's
did
right.
play Stepping Stone.
Which is the second song.
Okay. When am I doing Hanging Around?
Oh, yes.
That's a Michael song of a Pisces, Aquarius, Capricorn, and
where is
Joe's Limited.
I know.
What am I doing hanging around?
That's such a great song. And what I really like about that song too is it tells a story.
Yeah, I just love the chorus.
What am I doing hanging
there's two things about it. Like first the doubled vocals, and then at the very end they just go up a half step.
Yes,
and I love that let's just go up a half step, and it just kicks ass.
I love that it's a story.
Yeah.
And for those who don't know, it's about a guy who goes on vacation in Mexico.
Was it San Antonio, isn't he?
No, that's where he's
from San Antonio.
He's waiting on that train to San
Antonio. That's right.
Right. And he falls in love with this Mexican girl, and he's like, I gotta leave, and he's fighting that urge, and he ends up leaving, and he wants to go back.
Well,
remember,
this is pre-wall.
Yes,
this is before we were going to build the wall.
Yes, exactly.
the train would have gone through.
It would have gone through. Right.
I didn't have that, but that was definitely on my radar.
Oh my God!
Sorry,
I'd already put it in.
Sorry.
Okay, so my turn.
Yes, sir.
That's I don't know if you're going to have this one, Tim, but I think Justin's going to have this because he's going to Zim and Zam.
No, it's a good song. I don't have it.
Nope.
No?
Didn't make my top 20. Very good.
It's the trees before Rush put out the trees.
God, the trees is like one of the most embarrassing songs I ever learned.
I love that song.
It's so stupid. It's so dumb. I love it, but it's like I'm so embarrassed to say that I love it. Oh my God. Oh my God. That's one of those things where, like, I always say there's no such thing as a guilty pleasure. I take that back. When it comes to the trees, I feel guilty. All right.
So it's my turn?
Yeah.
Okay, this is one of the last editions. I gave it like 4 or 5 listens before I said, you know what? Yeah, it's in. It may have been song 20. She Hangs Up.
No,
I crossed that one off the list. That was I crossed it off.
Didn't make mine.
It's okay.
All right. Well,
sad Justin.
Can I? I'm gonna say, instead of She Hangs Up, and since it's my turn, how about just She?
I got it.
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
So my favorite version of that is the Dickies version. Do you know the Dickies version?
No.
Just look it up. It's she killed me that she loved me, and then she gave me head. It's so great. It's so dirty. But But again, the Monkees talk about punk rock, right?
Yeah.
That's 2 punk rock citations right there.
Well,
and also, of course, the Dickies also did the Banana Splits theme,
which is great.
Yeah.
But again, we talk about punk rock. How many the Monkees were sampled in rap also. So just to go show you, of course, you had Mary Mary by Run DMC, but you also had Mr. Dabalina by Del the Funky Homo Sapien.
I did not know that.
Yes, at the beginning of the song, which Zilch, starts off with Peter Tork saying, Mr. Bobalina, Mr. Bob Dabalina, Mr. Bobalina, Mr. Bob Dabalina. That's the way it starts.
I like it.
That wasn't on my list, though. I crossed it out. I'm going to go...
she didn't make it?
No, she made it. No,
okay,
she's
made
in.
It. All right.
Let's go...
We got 3.
There we go.
Let's go... Off at Headquarters. You Just Might Be the One.
Oh, wow. Let's see. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. Boy, that is a good one.
And that's another Michael song.
Oh, that is such a good song.
All men just...
have
someone.
Yeah. Oh, God. Nobody needs to hear that. But my God, yeah, it's that big. It's just belting it.
Yeah,
it's just wonderful.
What about you, Justin?
I don't have it. I'm trying to find it to put it over the combo.
Unbelievable.
I know. But again, this is that prejudice of growing up.
No, I understand that.
Yeah,
I
totally get it.
I mean, almost all of my songs are like the greatest hits.
Yeah.
Or close to it. I mean, it's
songs that were on those extended greatest hits albums.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the first Monkees record I remember buying was the reissued It was the Arista Greatest Hits. Which, they like if you go on to Spotify, you'll see it, but it's really weird because just to talk again, it's one of those things you can't explain to somebody.
Right.
You kids have too much music.
It'll literally it literally is something that will never happen again because of the access to music that you have today. So you have an entire era of people like Tim and I that because of the way things were able, again, the greatest hits. That was it.
That's all you got.
Oh man!
All right,
I'm looking at all these, and I don't really feel particularly great about any of them. I'm gonna go with this one. Again, this was one. It was a late edition. I listened to it a couple times, and I was like, "Yeah, you know what? Yeah, it's in Tapioca Tundra."
Oh, of course. For me,
that was like number 25.
Oh,
it's
really?
very good, but it did not make my top 20.
I love the echo. That's like singing, and again, Michael singing in like an echo chamber.
I could support it if we get down to that path. I'm not going to step against that. All right, so another greatest hit. Look Out, Here Comes Tomorrow. More of the Monkees?
I don't. Yeah, I don't have it.
Wow,
and it's a great tune too.
Wow, I'm very disappointed in every one of you.
Well,
wait
so
till
is everybody.
Wait till you hear this.
So.
Wait, just okay. More the Monkees was the first reissue I was able to buy.
Okay,
of it, and off of that same album, I had to show Peter Tork a little love.
Okay.
Your Auntie Griselda.
Got it.
Yeah, I got it too.
I love that song. It's the only. I think it's the only Peter I have. The only Peter song. And he's. Yeah, it's very good.
Yeah, it is. She loves her, your Auntie Griselda.
I heard it initially, and I'm like, nah. I don't want it. Especially
the ending. Auntie Griselda.
Man. Peter of all of them is. I always heard that Peter threw the best parties.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah, Peter, the sort of goofy, quieter one, throwing the best parties.
Well, he was a pure folk musician. Unlike Mike was a folk musician, but he was, I guess, for the time, he would have been avant-garde, while Peter would have been very Jefferson Airplane-ish, Crosby, Stills and Nash-ish, So I see him dropping acid and,
Yeah, well, we'll get to all of them dropping acid in just a second here.
I'm going to play this one. I've been staring at it this whole game, this whole show, Circle Sky.
Yes.
Very good. Don't have it.
I have it.
Okay.
I have it.
All right. It's in there for the combo. I feel good now because we've got 4 in, and there's enough to carry the combo. We can have a combo.
Well, Circle Sky's off of Head, right?
Yep.
Well, I'm going to choose Porpoise Song off
Oh,
of Head.
that's in.
Speaking of acid.
Oh, my God.
Have you guys seen Head? Have you
Oh,
guys
yeah.
ever watched it?
Oh, yeah. Do you have Porpoise Song?
No, I don't.
Wow.
It's that's one of those that was the Roger Corman produced by Monkees film,
right?
Where the Monkees were going to destroy the Monkees.
Yes, that was them showing the world what they thought of what they were. And Jack, I always fuck up his last name, was in it too.
Nicholson.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
How can you fuck up Nicholson?
Because I would say Jack Nicholas. I always mess
he's a golfer.
Yes, and he's dead. Yes,
no, Jack Nicholas is alive.
No,
Arnold Palmer.
Well, what the fuck do I know about golf? The Golden Bear.
Tiger Woods is still alive too.
Yeah. What's going on over there in your head?
Kill all golfers.
Let's stay with Head while we're at it.
Okay.
And the song where they essentially go and tell everybody what they are, and it's the Diddy Diego War Chant.
I didn't put that on there because I felt it was too goofy, but it's really good.
I think
I've got a couple goofy songs on here, but that's
you don't have it either, Justin.
No,
I put that one on because it was them admitting everything.
Yeah.
That they hated about themselves.
I like the play, but I bypassed it. I guess I just I don't know.
Well, it's one of those things. Again, you got to know their history and understand everything they went through to gain this independence. Everything they signed on to be, they hated at the end of the day.
Well, I think they got a lot of obviously negative press and probably a lot of hate. I mean, there's so many acts like that where they'll do something. They didn't want to be that, but they became that, and boy, they hated that. Like the Hudson Brothers. Or
they were a group of great musicians too. That became a joke.
Yeah, that became a joke because they did a variety show. And
right.
A lot of acts like that, and it's really unfortunate. So yeah, no, I don't have that, but it's good.
My turn, right?
Yes.
Okay, so it's the last offering I have from the Monkees. Tomorrow's going to be another day.
Oh man,
no!
I think that was number 21 for me. Oh. It's very good. I just didn't. I had other things I liked better.
Yeah. Well, see, again, now we're at this point where I don't have to feel bad because we got 4 in. We've got enough for a conversation. I can swing and miss all I want now.
See, I have a couple more off of Monkees. The Monkees, the first album. Actually, I got 1, 2.
I still do.
I got 3 more. Let me Take a Giant Step.
Nope.
No.
Nope. I'm gonna go with one that was, and this probably won't be on it. No, actually, this one might be off of Aquarius, Pisces, Cancer, and Jones. Going Down.
Good song, don't have it.
Nope.
Oh wow, man! Oh.
It's Capricorn, by the way.
Capricorn. I know. I keep saying Cancer.
Cancer, yeah.
Yeah. Well, same shit.
I know. Same shit. Capricorn, Cancer.
I had 2 brothers who died of Capricorn.
Died of Capricorn. I understand. My mother died of Capricorn. Colon Capricorn, actually.
Well, might as well toss it out there. Let's see. You told me.
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
This will not be. I doubt if this is on anyone's list, but to me, this is the most Monkees record on the Monkees, and that's "Gonna Buy Me a Dog."
Nope. No, God,
I love that.
I love that. Such a great song.
That isn't one of the hits. It's a deep cut, and I remember going. I played it and was like, man, this is funny as hell.
That was a song that they did to complete some kind of obligation.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
it sounds like it.
Yeah, it was. And that was the joke about it.
It's a straight up, sort of 1-4-5 blues song, and it's just ridiculous.
Let's see. Let me. Here's one I know it's not going to be on the list, but I just got to mention it anyway. St. Matthews.
No.
Oh, another Mike song.
I don't feel good about any of these.
Your confidence. Come on, just be confident.
Can you dig it?
No.
Nope.
No, I can't.
Be confident. Can you dig it? Nope. No. Sorry.
Can you dig it? No. All right. Off of Headquarters, Forget That Girl.
No.
Nope.
Oh.
Wow.
Wow.
Let's go off of Monkees. Sweet Young Thing.
Yes.
Yes.
Put it on there. That's a great song.
on.
That is a great song.
Do you have it?
No.
Wow.
He didn't have. He already gave up on the Monkees.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And now it's either more of the Monkees headquarters. Maybe he's got something off of Just Us.
Maybe he did.
It's a guessing game.
If it was called Just In, he would have had it.
Hell.
Am I that kind of guy? I don't know. Well, I'll trot this one out here too. Might as well, for Pete's sake.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
No.
You have to have that. It's the end theme song.
I know what it
How
is.
Could you not have that?
Because I've got one more.
Oh my
And it
God!
wasn't that one.
That was that ended every show.
I know. Well, only second season.
Oh, okay.
Only second season. First season.
What was first season?
Theme from Monkees.
Oh man, the second season. I just love that.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's in the conversation.
Okay. Wait.
though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did we choose You Just May Be the One?
It's in the combo.
Yeah, because you and I had
You
it.
guys have it.
And,
Okay,
and of course he
okay,
didn't
so
have
you
it.
had it. So for Pete's sake, we had Enter Griselda. Okay, so how about Sometime in the Morning?
No, but that's a great love song.
Yes, it is. Well.
This is the last song off my list.
Period?
Yeah, you guys. I mean, we've burned through them.
Wow.
Someday, man.
No.
Nope. All right. So, do you know how many you have?
I got
left?
one more song left.
Okay. So,
How many do you got left? John?
I've got like 5.
I got
So-
one.
So, well, I'll see if I match you here.
Go ahead.
Oh God, which one? I'm gonna go Mary Mary since I'm.
That's a
sitting on
great song, but I didn't put it on there. And it
more
really
the
is a great
Monkees.
song. It really is a great song.
it. All right.
Salesman.
Nope.
Salesman.
Okay, we're done. We're done with my list. Let's just hear what else.
Okay. So the last
Obviously,
4.
we don't have these, but
Right.
Yeah, but the last 4 I had were Righting Wrongs. Do I have to do this all over again? Daily, Nightly, and Don't Call on Me.
Wow.
Oh, Jesus.
Deep. You
Deep.
went. You went deep.
yeah, it's deep cut listener.
It was the ones that stuck out to me. And,
I really wish that I could have listened to these albums with your ears.
yeah.
I'm sure our list would have been changed.
My list would have been completely different. There's no two ways about it.
But again,
It's you just gravitate.
yeah.
Yeah. So we've got 4 in Pleasant Valley Sunday,
All right, that's good.
Stepping Stone, She, Your Auntie Griselda.
I'm happy with those.
Those
4.
4 right there are really good.
It's a
yeah.
good start.
So now we've got the task of, and I don't think we have to go that far. Let me see what we got here as far as a number. 10. So we've got to narrow 10 down to 6.
That's
not too bad.
Totally
So,
doable.
good-
Totally
yeah,
doable.
essentially, we got to get rid of 4.
Right. So we've got Circle Sky, Porpoise Song, Sweet Young Thing, Valerie, Tapioca Tundra, Randy Scow's Git, For Pete's Sake, You Just May Be the One I Can Read, What Am I Doing Hanging Around, and The Girl That I Know Somewhere.
I think we should all make to start off, make a pitch for one song, and let's get 3 in right off the bat.
Okay.
So for me, it's going to be Randy Scout Git.
That's your pitch.
That one is just such a
absolute
great
must.
song. Yeah, have that list. That one has to be in.
No, I had it on mine too, so you have to convince Tim.
I'm fine with that.
All right, let's put it on through.
Okay.
So do I make a pitch?
Yes, sir.
It'd be What Am I Doing Hanging Around?
I'm fine with that.
Me
It's
too.
such a great song.
That is.
That was such a late one for me, and
Yeah.
so
That was just amazing song. Amazing
It
storytelling.
might be Michael's best vocal performance in a way.
With the Monkees or period?
No, just with the Monkees. Yeah. Although me and Magdalena, which nobody's listened to, because they didn't go that deep. They said screw 2016.
That actually that song is to me is the epitome of what Michael wanted the Monkees to be.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
now which one do I go with? Because I only had 3 that are still around.
All right, well, pick one. One of them's getting in.
Trying to think of which one. I don't know. I think I'm going to go here because Dr. Tim backed me up. I'm going For Pete's Sake.
I'm good with that.
That's fine. Yeah.
I
mean,
it's not like I wouldn't have put it in.
no, I'm certain that's like in your top 30.
Yeah. Oh, it's in my top 25.
There you go.
So it wasn't that far out.
Okay.
No.
So what are we at now? 7?
So we're at 9. I mean,
No,
Jesus Christ, I can
at 7.
count too. I swear, we're at 7. 4 plus 3, 7.
Yeah, 4 plus 3
Jesus.
equals 9.
Right now,
Oh, God.
now we need to get 3 more
day.
out of this list of 7.
Right.
What do we have left over?
Circle Sky, Porpoise Song, Sweet Young Thing, Valerie, Tapioca Tundra. You just may be the one. God,
That's
the girl that I know somewhere. So
okay.
those are the ones.
Pick a song, Justin. And
Me?
Yeah,
Yes.
make a case.
Make a
See,
case.
the problem is only one of two of them.
So pick one of your songs. We're all going to make cases. So I mean,
Tapioca Tundra is the only 2 I had were Tapioca Tundra and Circle Sky. So
well, I had Tapioca Tundra. So what do you think, Tim?
I'm fine with it.
No, don't.
No,
just-
it doesn't really do it for me.
Well,
but
then no. I mean, we got to get rid of 4 songs.
4 have got to go.
So-
the problem is, I think the 2 that you've selected are 2 that I wouldn't go back for. It's like this is one of those things where I want his ears in the mix,
Right.
right? And if he goes for Circle Sky, which I'm just like,
Well, then, okay, how about we do this? Let's go with non-Justin picks
okay,
and see if we can convince Justin, and then we'll
It's not
circle
gonna be that
back.
hard.
And we'll put one of those 2.
Yeah.
We'll put either Circle Sky or Tapioca Tundra in, but let's do the other ones and knock those out.
okay. Well, I mean, I'd go Valerie number 1.
Yes.
Which, I mean, that was one that was on my radar too. So
Yeah,
I'm-
that Spanish guitar's got to be in there.
It's just and to me, it's clearly you got Wrecking Crew, you've got a great Davey performance,
right.
It's a shouter. I always like songs that that shout,
Yep. And it's an infectious song.
right.
It's one of those
And
choruses.
I can just hear the dun 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 dun. Yeah, that's great. It's great.
and Davey's amazing on the tambourine on that one.
It's amazing tambourine player, amongst the best.
it just sounds really silly when you say it.
You
like
know
that.
what? You not being a musician, you don't understand the importance. Not a musician. You don't understand the importance of that percussion. See, that falls under percussion.
Tambourine's totally underrated. There's so many acts where it's like, just put a tambourine in there and it moves the song. Just do it.
Look at the
Look
green
at
tambourine. It's all about that song. It's all about that instrument.
you were talking about maracas,
Yes.
and I always think about Bo Diddley, right? Because Bo Diddley, what do you have? Maracas,
Yep.
guitar, bass. That's
Yep.
it.
Yep.
All you need is maracas.
Very, very underrated. I blame the keyboards coming in for just pushing out maracas.
Pushing out maracas. Oh man. All right, sorry, we're just
Okay.
going off the deep end here. We'll have to do a best of Bo Diddley.
What do you got? Bo Diddley. That's it.
Bo Diddley. Bring it on home. Bring it to Jerome.
Yep.
The Duchess. Anything by the Duchess.
Justin's like, yeah, let me say the next
Hey
song
man.
already.
There'd be Hey Man.
There would be.
The Hey Man would be on there. Yeah.
No, I'm not saying any songs. You guys are getting this next one, and then
But you
it's-
got to, you guys,
Oh,
you got to tell us
okay.
the song.
Fine.
Because now it's
Now we're
one,
just talking about Bo Diddley.
Yeah.
So one of these 3:
One of-
Porpoise Song, Sweet Young Thing. I'm sorry, one of these 4.
4.
Porpoise Song, Sweet Young Thing. You may just be the one, and the girl that I know somewhere.
Oh God.
Man.
I here's what I'm going to tell you, Tim, and you tell. One of the things that was a signature sound of that Monkees to me was that jangly guitar.
Sure.
Okay, and to me, of those songs, "The Girl That I Knew Somewhere" best exemplifies that jangle. That beginning is ding, yeah.
Yep.
And if you listen to, for those of you, go and listen to a lot of these songs, you're going to hear it almost like the best way to describe it is that jangly guitar sound, which to me was so essential to so many of the Monkees songs.
It's funny. I went on Spotify and they have the headquarters sessions on there, and you can actually hear them record several versions of that.
Yep.
So I'd be willing to that was on my list, but so I've already advocated for it. So
all right, Justin.
I was the only one who didn't have it, and so
Okay. Well, you didn't have any of these.
Yeah,
so we got to convince you. Now you so
none of these were on my radar, like at all. Like,
oh wow.
so I'll say this: I'm not that hard to sway. If that's the one that you guys think, then I'm not.
What are the other 3?
Porpoise Song, Sweet Young Thing, You Just May Be the One.
The only other one of that list that would be easy for me to go with would be Porpoise Song.
So it sounds like.
I mean,
I love Porpoise Song. I just I'm not so. It was on my list. I'm not super high on it. I'd go with Circle Sky if you. I mean, to me, again, this is one of those things. I want it to be reflective of. In a way, this is more important to have Justin's ears in here because our ears are so prejudiced.
Right.
And Porpoise Song was one of those songs that was always on, if not the greatest hits, but
right.
It was the one song off of Head.
Right.
So I feel kind of.
Well, do we have any song? What do we have off of Head that's on there?
Porpoise Song and Circle Sky.
That's it.
And nothing's through.
God, I don't know if I can really.
Don't think.
Don't
think.
If I think I'm still gonna go with, the girl that I knew somewhere. I can't just. To me, I can't justify that being such a great example of a Monkees guitar sound that I can't bypass.
So does that bring us to 10 if we put that in there?
No, because we still got to do his two.
Yeah, we
well,
got.
I'm happy to do that. That's
okay.
That's never been part of the discussion. The discussion is whether or not we include his.
Well, his is Circle Sky
and Tapioca Tundra.
And Tapioca Tundra.
So, if for what it's worth, James Duvall chimes in. I vote Tapioca Tundra. It's the Nesmith songs and the final song he played live before leaving the band for good. Again.
Fair enough.
Okay, so I'm going to go with Circle Sky.
It'll never end. It's like
no.
It's like oil and water.
No,
we really do need the James Alfredo experience.
No, we don't, man. I really don't, bro. You know what? I'm at a good point in my life where I'm at peace. I smoke my cigars. Mm-hmm. I listen to my music. I'm happy. I go to work. I love my job. I don't want the chaos that James so happily brings into my life. Throws it at me like a monkey throwing shit. Is I don't need it. So
why would Peter Tork be throwing shit?
Leave Peter Tork alone.
You're the one who said it, not me.
Oh my God.
Which one do you prefer? I mean, you make the pitch to us.
I don't know that I have necessarily a preference between the two. Let me bring up my Monkees list here.
I mean, I'm good with Tapioca Tundra, to be honest with you.
Get a couple seconds of it.
It's fine by me.
Look at that whistling. We don't get enough whistling.
Again,
10 seconds.
I know.
You got 30.
I've talked about
free
it.
usage.
We always get hit.
What do you mean get
on
hit?
YouTube?
There's the jangly guitar.
Oh, really? People.
I think you didn't play a good 10 seconds of Tapioca Tundra.
Well, what do you want from my life?
How would you?
It was the first 10. I'm just not trying to have the Monkees sue me.
They're not going to sue
the Monkees aren't going to sue you.
Well, the YouTube will definitely hit me
down.
up. Yeah.
They're not going to sue you, though.
No, yeah, that's just my little joke.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
well, I mean, come on. YouTube's got better things to do.
You did it again. Lower the volume. There you go.
10 seconds.
All right, I'll go with Tapioca.
Yeah,
it's because it's off the Birds and the Bees. I like that.
Yeah,
I like that record.
I'm fine with it. We have nothing from Head.
Nope.
Wow,
but it's not.
I mean, it's
if you were going to get somebody into the band of the Monkees,
yeah.
Like I don't think you start there.
I agree. I mean, at the end, Head was what they wanted, and it was their last album. They did an album after Peter Tork left.
Okay, so when they left, it was like Instant Replay, Changes, Presents the Monkees, or the Monkees Present.
Right.
There were like 3 of those weird records afterwards, which I've tried to get into. I never could.
They had the one hit where it was Dolenz and Jones with Boyce and Hart. Oh my.
Was that Was that Dolenz Jones, Boyce and Hart, not the Monkees? Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, but they did. The Monkees did a version of that on the album that Peter Tork was not on.
Is it Presents the Monkees?
I think that was the name.
Yeah,
of
it was the Monkees Present
or something like that. And it's only the three of them. It was after Peter Tork left the band, and which was after Head,
right?
Which was again the Head's the epitome of what they wanted, and it led
I think that's what they wanted after a couple years of being the Monkees, after 2 or 3 years of being the Monkees, right? I mean, First, you can't imagine getting that kind of press, getting that kind of adulation, and that kind of criticism, right? Could you imagine you're putting out all these hits, and people are both hating on you and loving on you at the same time, and your peers are hating on you, with the exception of Frank Zappa, who loved the Monkees,
and Tim Buckley,
yes.
Oh man!
What?
Okay.
Tim Buckley made you cough?
I don't know where that came from. All right, so we've got 10.
We got 10. What's our 10?
Pleasant Valley Sunday.
Great.
Stepping Stone. She.
Yeah.
Your Auntie Griselda.
That's right.
Tapioca Tundra. Randy Scouse Git.
Yep.
For Pete's Sake.
Yep.
Yeah.
The Girl That I Knew Somewhere. Valerie.
Yep.
And What Am I Doing Hanging Around?
I like it. I think that's a greatest hits.
That
could have been a greatest hits album that they put out in '78.
Yeah, I mean, I knew it would happen this way, but at the same time, it's like those are ace songs by ace songwriters. They're giving them their A material. It's hard to beat that stuff.
It is, and you get the Wrecking Crew, so you get the musicians that really defined the Monkee sound, and you get some of that Monkee stuff when they started to write their own stuff and play their own stuff. So you can kind of see a progression.
And everybody should watch The Wrecking Crew. Everybody should watch that doc. Have you guys seen it?
I still haven't seen it. And
everybody should watch it.
And every time we talk about it, I keep saying I'm going to see it, and I need to see it because it's right up my alley.
It's right up your alley. I mean, the Wrecking. If you like the Beach Boys' Pet Sounds, then you like the Wrecking Crew. Mm-hmm. They did, although Brian did all the arrangements, they did all the playing, and it's an amazing documentary, and it's stuff that I kind of knew. Mm-hmm. I think a lot of us knew, but it's just a wonderful documentation.
I think it's going to be one of those eye openers for me. It's like you said, it's a lot of those things that you kind of know, you're pretty sure, then you're going to see this. It's like, yep, you're right.
Yeah. So, and you'll get I think you'll get a deeper appreciation in a way of the Monkees, because you'll start to see how they were harassed and positioned as a prefab group, but then again, everything was being prefabbed. So, the Beach Boys don't get,
harassed.
Yeah. I mean, Brian Wilson was a genius, and, Mike Love he should die, but
seriously,
we hate
seriously.
Mike.
How about we get Dennis?
Hate Mike Love.
How about we get Dennis Wilson back, and you can take Mike Love?
Oh God, yeah. Trust me, I really hate Mike Love.
Anybody who really loves the Beach Boys really hates Mike Love.
Yes, I think Mike Love hates the Beach Boys. That's how much I'm pretty certain he hates the Beach Boys.
You know what? I wouldn't doubt that. And he's keeping, and he keeps the name the Beach Boys just to make sure the Beach Boys can't be the Beach Boys.
I know.
If that makes sense.
So there's a weird pathway to go down. So we can all agree that Mike Love must die.
Must.
Sure. I'm in. Ladies and gents, that's the Monkees this week. And next week, okay, it's still up in the air. So assuming
you don't have what's up? What are the possibilities?
So I've put 2 feelers out there.
Okay.
I really want to do Uglyography next week. They're
amazing.
They're a local band. I love their sound. It's a quick turnaround. I'm not going to have to think too hard on it because I'm already familiar with the material. Sure. If I can't get 2 people to hop on, which Keith from Popped said he might jump in for a Discovery app, which would be fun. And Elena, actually, she'd be a new voice to this. She somewhat suggested that she might, but then backed off it. If you're still listening, Elena, I'm pushing you. You should
jump
come.
in. Don't be scared. Jump in.
They're a fun band. I think you'll like them. And the other one we put out there is Silver Sun Pickups. That's one I've been wanting to do for a while. Again, another quick turnaround band. Yeah. They have 44 songs, so something I can go like that with, because I think the heavy hitters. We're starting to come up on the really heavy hitters.
So but what else is out there?
Oh, he's got some great. I can't wait for him to do Depeche Mode.
That one's going to happen soon. Let's see. I've got you on the docket for like Sonic Youth, the B-52s, PJ Harvey.
Yeah, PJ Harvey definitely.
Let's see.
Well, I just saw her about a week ago. A week and a half ago in Richmond.
Before we wrap it up, let's take a look at what I got in lists. Because anybody who's listening, if you hear a band that you want to jump in on, let me know. These are all the ones that are on the horizon.
By the way, this is not hard work.
No,
it's actually a lot of fun.
Yeah,
it's like.
It's hard work for Justin. That's who it's hard
because
work
Justin
for.
actually does the work.
Right. Exactly.
Like I listen to 10 seconds of a song up now.
Yep.
He listens to the whole song.
Yeah.
It's a blessing and a curse.
That's right.
So on the horizon, like bands that have enough volunteers to do an episode already. Mm-hmm. We have Pink Floyd, the Beach Boys, Ryan Adams, Blues Brothers, Gorillaz, which they'll be coming up later this month.
And they got a new record.
Yeah. We were waiting on the new record before we set up. That one will be happening. Jenny Zell's coming in for that one.
I know she was coming in for that.
White Zombie and Rob Zombie, which you're up for both of those.
Oh, wow. I didn't write. Well, I'll do it. I'll absolutely
You suggested both.
Well, no,
just because he suggested doesn't mean you want to do it.
No, it just doesn't mean I don't remember. I don't remember anything.
It was almost a year. That's
great.
Sure.
That's great.
9 Inch Nails, Tool. I'm waiting for. I'm waiting to put Tool on the docket because they're eventually going to. Number one, they have a new album eventually coming out, and number two, their music's going to hit Spotify. That's what I'm waiting for.
Okay. Yeah, that's a biggie.
Yeah, I have to be able to have it.
You have to have access.
Yeah. Queen.
Yeah. Oh man.
Guns N' Roses, Stone Temple Pilots, which may be a recorded episode for the 16th. Modest Mouse. Nickelback is a Please Explain.
I think Alfredo's all over that.
You know what? I
got
wouldn't
respect for them.
I think he does.
I do. You know what? People.
I'm not just picking on you. I'm not picking on you.
You know what? People. There's a reason they're as successful as they are, and you can sit there and say about how they break down to the lowest common denominator, but the lowest common denominator has made them one of the most successful rock and roll bands of all time, and they are on the short list of if I had to take somebody to a rock show to see a real rock and roll show, Nickelback, Kiss, those are the two that come right to mind.
Is there a Please Explain Kiss, or did you do that already?
No, the only way he'll do it is with me and Mike Powers.
It has to be.
Yeah, and Mike.
And if I can't land Mike, then it's not happening.
That's waiting on Mike.
The big whale.
Yeah.
Yep.
What else?
Ween is on the horizon.
James Duvall's got to do Ween.
Well, that's
right up his alley.
It is. I've got Joe Welch and Matt Holloman of Sick Man of Virginia lined up for that one. So that one's going to happen eventually. The B-52s, Adam and the Ants.
That's Alfredo.
I can't. They're playing the National September. I can't wait to go see them.
Yeah, I was telling Katie we should go to that.
I've seen them twice. Great show.
Depeche Mode.
I can't wait for that one.
The Smiths.
Am I up for that?
Yep.
Okay.
You're up for a lot of these.
Good.
Sonic Youth.
You and I.
Yeah.
No Effects.
No.
Ramones.
Oh man. Yeah, I would definitely do the Ramones.
Built to Spill. Shellac in North America. Can't wait.
Now, is Shellac in North America, is that the Steve Albini Shellac?
Yes.
Okay, I didn't know that they were calling Shellac in North America.
The Shellac of North America.
Because I actually remember I saw them several times as just Shellac, and I had a couple of the records.
I think they go as just Shellac as well. But I mean, normally what I think the full name of the band is Shellac in North America, but I've always just called them Shellac.
Yeah, no.
The Twilight Singers.
Don't know them.
By the way, Afghan Wigs are playing. They're playing the National. I'm only bringing them up because of Greg Dooley and you guys did that show.
We just did the Wigs a couple weeks ago, and I
that's
fell in love.
And that's why I'm letting you know. And I'm mentioning because you got Twilight Singers. They're playing the National, so I can in September. So I'm going to assume that they might be playing the Norva in September.
Oh, nice. Let's see, Silver Sun Pickups, Megadeth, Pantera, and Citizen Cope. These are all ones that I have.
Citizen Cope.
Yeah, these are all ones I have enough volunteers for.
That's interesting. Citizen Cope, I didn't think.
You know what?
Sarah and Keith actually have popped. Volunteer.
Really some really awesome, interesting music. Yeah. However, just boring live.
Oh yeah.
He literally just stands there and.
Well, that's the Cars. The Cars were the worst band I've ever seen live.
Really?
They were just statues.
That's what
they were just statues.
I can't believe that. For some reason, I would think Rick Ocasek would be more
animated.
No.
I've seen corpses more animated.
Wow.
All right, so two that I want to do that I can't get people to sign up for: Twisted and U2. I've got a couple discoveries.
Twisted like the ICP Twisted?
Yeah. And who's the other one?
U2.
You can't get people. Well,
I've got one, Jarrett.
How can you not get somebody for U2?
I don't know.
I guess we're all. I mean, like.
Well, for me, U2 is Boy, October, War, and Achtung Baby. That would be. That would. You don't like, my 20 songs
love for pop.
My 20 songs would come off of those 4 albums.
No, Unforgettable.
Nope. Oh, and where the streets have no name. I'd throw that one on.
But that's Unforgettable.
That's one song.
Well, I don't.
That's one song, and the other 4 albums.
U2's arguably the largest working band alive right now. I mean, but it's crazy.
He didn't say best. He said largest.
I did not say best.
War, October, Boy, and Achtung Baby, and the song
and Pop.
Streets have
not
Pop. You got Popped. I'm not doing Pop.
I have not done like how to dismantle an atomic bomb. I didn't do like just basically everything after Popped. Mm-hmm. After Pop, I'm just kind of like, eh.
Yeah.
But and I'd listen to them, but I wouldn't be happy about it. I mean, like the last U2 record, I was like, this isn't bad. I just don't care.
That's every U2 record after.
No.
Pop. Zooropa was okay. Pop was okay. But
I like Pop.
Yeah, but I wouldn't. I couldn't come off a song out of them that I would put in my top 20.
I could.
Well, you could. You're a loser.
Well, okay, so I know we're way off base here, but I can't believe we can't get a U2 volunteer.
Yeah, well,
I mean, U2's
I've got
like
one, but I need another.
Let's get another one out there, people. I don't want to have to do U2 because I'm already hooked up for Ramones, Sonic Youth,
6 or 7,
like 6 or 7 of these.
When do we do? You didn't mention Iron Maiden, did you?
No, they're not even on the list.
I thought I put Iron Maiden. I'm getting ready to see them. I definitely would be on an Iron Maiden list.
So these are my discoveries. These are ones that I want to delve into, and I'd like. Now I list them as discoveries because I'd like to jump in and discover them with somebody else who's discovering.
Right.
Okay.
Garbage, Veruca Salt, Hole, Hum, and Screaming Trees.
Screaming Trees, I would definitely. I
got that from you.
I know that Sweet Oblivion. Other than that, I don't know anything. I played that. I went through 2 CDs and 3 cassette tapes of that album.
Okay, so let's start here. How do you run through a CD? One of the things that you're not.
I broke them.
Well, you're like that into it. You're like, fuck this, man. This is awesome. I'm breaking this fucking CD.
You know what? Don't judge me. Who the fuck are you?
The CD rules.
It broke. It broke by accident. I put it in the case and something smashed the case, smashed the CD.
Smash case. I smash case.
Hulk smash case. Oh, Sweet Oblivion.
No, I'll tell you what I would do. It's funny you were like, I was just listening to Veruca Salt today because I was at a thrift store and there was like, eight arms to hold me. Maybe I should. And I pulled it out and I was like, it doesn't really do it for me. But that's a band that I know so many people who loved them.
How many? Do they have enough albums?
I don't know. I haven't looked in yet, so we'll find out.
What were the other? The Screaming Trees? Because I love Lanigan.
Yeah, Lanigan's awesome.
I'd give that a shot. You know what? There's a lot of artists out there recently I've just been listening to, and did you guys? This isn't a discovery for me, but did you guys ever do Steely Dan?
Yes. Yeah, we did it.
Oh man, I got to listen to that episode.
I think. Yeah, that was such a good.
I got to listen to that episode.
You do. It's great.
So, and how do I get a hold of those old episodes?
Patreon.com/Radio Free Radio.
Patreon.com. Oh,
and even that's the best way to do it because then $1 a month helps us.
Right, a quarter an episode. You can't beat that.
How amazing is that? $1. You come up with $1 a month.
You get the whole backlog?
You get everything. You get everything. Access to everything.
Oh.
You can listen to everything that's ever been done on this station. Everything.
Would that include like this episode, say 2 weeks from now?
This episode 2 weeks from now? This episode tomorrow?
My God.
You know what you're saying? Everything. You should put Dramarama on there.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah. That's a band. I actually have that record.
Yeah.
Oh man, there's so many great bands.
There's
so much good music.
Oh! Now here's the long list. Here's the long list, and we'll take it home after this. Okay. The long list of bands that have been suggested and some of them I can't even tell you who are in. Korn, Prince, Sublime,
Wow,
Bad Religion, The Police, Wu-Tang, Slipknot, A Tribe Called Quest, Thrice, Blondie, Fits and the Tantrums,
Blondie.
Bob Marley, The Pretenders, My Chemical Romance, In Excess, The Hives, Arcade Fire, System of a Down, Car Seat Headrest, Madonna, The Two-Man Gentleman Band, Def Leppard, Kendrick Lamar, Bjork, Ugliography, PJ Harvey, Propaganda, Fugazi, Amy Winehouse, Bruno Mars, Jay Giles Band, Jimmy Eat World, The Jayhawks, Phoenix, The Muckrakes, Against Me, and then 3 Please Explains are Kiss, Coldplay, and 311.
Put me in for Jay Giles.
Okay. And I think Keith was the other one who wants to do Jay Giles. So I think
there's a lot there. I'm not the only one I'll commit to off the top is PJ Harvey.
Yeah.
I mean, but there's a lot there that I like.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
You know what?
Prince. I mean, just Prince.
But see, that's too.
It's too vague.
Well,
that one's gonna have to get.
I'm saying that as I'm on the list of Pink Floyd.
Yeah, right.
You know.
It's gonna take some framing, and some of these people are gonna be 2 episodes, like we did Stevie Wonder a month, 2 months ago. It's gonna take a second episode.
Sure.
We're gonna have to. And Elvis Costello, he's gonna need a second episode. He's just
gonna see him in June.
Ooh.
I already got my tickets at the.
What a great show!
Rich, it'll be the fourth time I've seen him.
I've seen him 3 times.
Yeah, it'll be 4th time.
So if you guys heard anything there that you wanted to get in on, please let me know. Don't hesitate. And if there's a band that's not on this list, let me know. I'm literally any band. I will suffer for you. I don't sleep anyway, so what's another band on the list? I'm just saying. I hate using that.
I want to.
phrase.
I really want to do a discovery.
It's fun. The only full-on discovery we did was Superdrag. It was me, Hat Club, and Jenny.
Right.
And all 3 of us discovered the band at the same time, and all 3 of us came away. We loved them. And then I actually got to interview the bass player, which was really cool. That was fun. It's the only interview I've done 4D programmed yet.
Oh, wow.
All right. Let's wrap her on up, because I
got to drive to Fredericksburg.
Yeah, look at you. Well, like I said, something's happening next week, whether it's Ugliography or Silver Sun Pickups or a rerun. We'll see what happens. Thanks for tuning in, folks. It's the Monkees. Learn them and love them, people. We'll see you next week. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.